Azeez Al-Shaair, LBSchool, Florida Atlantic Conference, C-USACollege Experience, senior, age, 21, height, weight, 6'0", 234, LBSprojected, draft status, 6th round to UDFANFL Comparison, Devante Downs college statistics. Azeez Al-Shaair was on his way to putting up another monster season filled with production until a torn ACL ended his senior year prematurely. Al-Shaair has been one of the best players in the CUSA and one of the most productive players in college football. His journey to dominant foul defender is one filled with tragedy and unfortunate circumstances. Al-Shaair didn't exactly have a stable upbringing. His parents were divorced, his mom worked multiple jobs while she tried to raise 8 kids. Around 15 years old, Al-Shaair and a couple of his brothers went to live with his grandmother to help alleviate that burden. One night he was awakened by smoke and found the kitchen had gone up in flames. He promptly got his family out of the home and to safety outside as they had to watch the place burn down. As you can imagine, he never had much bounced around in his living situation a lot. Football was his outlet from his situation, and though he got a late start to it, he started playing his junior year in high school. Teams did start to take notice. A native of Tampa, Florida, he got 2 offers from South Florida, and FAU. Attending FAU was one of the best decisions he ever made. His production has always been good, but after Lane Kiffin and his staff took over the program in 2017, Al-Shaair took his play to another level. The support he received from the university was great for his development not only on the field but off the field as well. He got his 2 younger brothers moved into an on-campus apartment and became their legal guardian. He has a lot riding on his performance during this evaluation process, but regardless of where he ends up going in the draft, you know he's going to give it his all, not just to be the best player he can be but to improve the lives of his family. Strengths: good size and physicality for the position. Well built, allegedly played as low as 228 last season, but I couldn't tell. Arm length is pretty good considering his height, and he can use it to fight through blockers. Has some power to his hits. Read and reactability is there. Once he sees the play develop, he is full speed downhill to make the stop. Prolific and consistent tackler. Weaknesses: raw player overall who got a late start playing the game. Needs work in just about all areas as far as technique, but especially regarding hand placement, stack and shed, and coverage. Lacks that closing burst in the backfield that you want to see. He would have had a lot more sack production as it wasn't for that. Overall athleticism is a question as well. He's a long strider and it looks like he can build some speed, but it isn't great. Also hard to tell as the angles he takes to the ball aren't efficient at times. Play strength needs to improve as he gets tied up with offensive linemen too often and is slow to disengage. Instincts are questionable. He can take a lot of false steps pre-snap and get himself out of position. Torn ACL this year in October, but probably will be ready for training camp. Let's see his work. More Azeez Al-Shaair videos. Azeez Al-Shaair pose. LBHT, 6, 2WT. 2,282,017 to 146 tackles, 10 TFL, 2.5 sacks, and 4 PBU. Phil Steele first all-conference team. .253 career tackles. Shaair is a special sleeper, with elite quickness. Violent hitter, tremendous tackler. Pic.twitter.com/Mikes2, big-time players, @BetaPlayers1, June 26, 2018. The depth for the ILB position looks suspect, even though considering the team should really be looking to move on from him. Foster, perhaps Brown, and Vigil isn't under contract. That leaves R. Foster, who could face suspension, Marquis Flowers, SDH and JHC. The Redskins could potentially add 2 or more players at this position to either compete for starting roles or depth. Shaair is a project, but he's flashed some key skills and ability over his career that indicate he's a project worth taking on. He probably won't ever become a premier athlete, but certainly can become a key player on the special teams unit to start. His physicality and tackling technique could shine there. If he joined the Redskins, I'd have faith that Coach Ryan could teach him some of the fundamental stuff he's lacking. I think that he would improve his pursuit angles, instincts, and coverage ability over time. The big question is whether or not the Redskins actually have a plan for these projects. The results for work done with Harvey Clemens, Zach Vigil, and Deion Hamilton have yet to be really seen outside of they are forced into action because of injury. That doesn't mean that every late-round player can be developed into a starter, but you kinda would like to see them be developed to the level of lackluster starters at the position, looking at Mason Foster. All of that aside, there could be a spot for Al-Shaair in a future instance of the team if they think he's worth developing.